Hey everybody, Nick of Yabbity Gaming here with an extremely exciting unboxing of the brand new Day 1 Edition Xbox One from Microsoft. Of course, this is the brand new console for the next generation of gaming from Microsoft, and I'm really excited to get into it. I've been waiting, anticipating, anxious to get my hands on it since I pre-ordered it back in the summer, and now I finally can. So I can't wait to open this box and see what's inside. So I'm just going to get the handy unboxing knife and slip the tape on the back here. Alrighty. Okay. And that's done. So now, just open the top here, and it looks like the rest kind of opens like a bit of a treasure chest. Just flip it over on its side here, and just lift this up. And as you can see, we are greeted by a very nice Xbox One insignia there, and there's a lip here to pull this up by. What do we have here? We have the new wireless or wired headset for the controller. More on that later. A little baggie here, which will contain the controller, which I'm going to go into in more depth in just a moment. Just a bit of documentation, quick setup guide. Ooh, an Xbox sticker. This is the most important part of the unboxing, obviously. Wouldn't buy the product if it didn't come with that. Little black booklet here. This has my day one code on it, so I'm not going to show you guys that. And here we have the Get Equipped advertising pamphlet, and it also comes with a gold subscription on the back, it looks like. And here's just some more documentation. Not going to worry too much about that. Here is the, this is the power supply, it would appear. Oh boy. Same gargantuan power brick from last gen, but to be honest, I don't know why people complain about this. Because taking the power brick out of the console just allows it to cool better, and you stick it behind your TV and that's it, you never see it again. So I'm not sure quite why people are always so mad at Microsoft about the power brick on the Xbox 360 and now the One, but it is just as large, just as big and bad in this console as it was in the last gen. Next up, looks like they gave us a free HDMI cable. That's always nice and courteous. Can never have enough of those, to be perfectly honest with you. And now we'll get a little bit more into the meat of the unboxing. Here we have the all-new Kinect, which does feel a bit heftier. I'll just take this off than the last version. Definitely a nicer look to it, in my opinion, anyway. More on that later. And then if we just unhinge the rest of the packaging here, underneath it all, we will find, here she is, the brand new Xbox One. How should I get it out of here? Some foam inserts along the sides. And it's wrapped up in this black wrap. I'm just going to take a minute here to unwrap this, and then I'll clean the table off, and then I'll give you guys a better view of everything that came in the package. Alright, so here are the most important aspects of the unboxing laid out in front of you. Of course, the Xbox One console itself, the Kinect sensor, the included headset, and the controller. So let me just get the piddly stuff out of the way first. Here is the new headset, which earpiece feels okay. I haven't used one of these in a while because I've been using Turtle Beach's. Does feel kind of cheap and plasticky. I don't think it's quite as bad as the previous generation. It feels a little bit more solid. It's probably not going to be the greatest, but I mean, until you have more options available to you for the new controller, then this is going to be probably the best you have other than Kinect. And in case you're wondering why I say that, it's because, as you can see, it connects with this little thing, and it no longer has that standard audio jack on the bottom of the controller. It now has this proprietary little thing, which, I mean, does give you the ability to have your mute and your volume up and down buttons right here, which is kind of cool. It should look pretty good on the controller. I'll show you that in a second here once we get to the controller. But before I do that, I'd just like to talk about the Kinect. The Kinect is nicer than last gen, that's for sure. It says Xbox on the top there, and also has the logo over there. There is the 1080p camera, which is capable of quite a bit. Bottom has kind of a rubber foot on it to keep it from sliding around. And it would appear to have a little speaker grill on the front here. I think that's just for hearing you talk and distinguishing between your voice and someone else's. Should be able to pivot up and down on there. But overall, I like the design a lot better, though it does seem to be a bit of a fingerprint magnet, though I've tried my best not to get any on it for this unboxing, but I do like it a lot better. It feels a lot sturdier, heftier, and I know in terms of functionality it's a lot more useful than the last Kinect was. Next up is a controller, which is possibly one of the most unique things in this, because it is actually the thing that makes it a day one console. Because as you can see there, it does say day one 2013. This is the actual only real limited edition piece of hardware you get with the day one. In terms of how it feels, it's very light compared to the last Gen 360 controller. Maybe I'll do a comparison to that for you guys. I don't know. The joysticks here are a little bit smaller. They definitely feel a lot easier to move, easier to click. The D-pad is chrome, and it's now kind of sunken in. Oh, it definitely feels a lot nicer. Though I'm not someone who had a huge issue with the analog D-pad from the last generation, but this certainly does feel nicer. Though not bad. I like the new button design here and here. Power button's up there. If I press that, it'll go into kind of a state of syncing, because I did put the free batteries, Duracell, that came with this inside. The buttons, the bumpers, are a little bit bigger now, and the triggers, well, they appear nice. I like the way they feel. Of course, the design has been slimmed down a little bit. Like I said, it's a lot lighter. It no longer has that huge bulging battery pack on the back, and instead it's just this little door that slides off. And finally, there is that proprietary connector on the bottom. I'll just give an example of that here with the mic. So as you can see, it just nice and easy to snap in there, and it just sits like that. And you can play and then mute your mic or volume up and down right on the controller, which I suppose is kind of cool. Overall, I really like it, and the day one 2013 is a nice touch. I would have liked it if it said on the console too. A little bit disappointed that it didn't, but either way, the controller is still a really cool addition. And of course, the coolest part of this unboxing is the Xbox One itself. As you can see, it has this little disc slot there. That's for the Blu-ray discs, because this is finally a Blu-ray disc playing machine. Up here, there's a little Xbox logo and chrome on top. There's the Xbox symbol there, which is also the power button for the console. On the side here, there is a USB 3.0 port, which I suppose you could use for powering a headset or plugging an external drive in. Of course, this device does have a built-in 500 gig hard drive. On the back side, this thing is hefty, by the way, quite a bit heavier and a little bit larger than the previous Gen 360. On the back, we have the power in, the HDMI out port, the in case you want to hook your cable box up, as Microsoft suggests, or you could even hook up another console like the 360 or a PS4 and play it through this if you want to plug that in there. Optical audio out, 2 more USB 3 ports. It would appear the Kinect import, which is some sort of crazy proprietary thing that Microsoft cooked up, the Ethernet port, and right there it would appear as though there is a infrared blaster port right there. On the other side, there are just more vents, and there are a lot of vents on the other side, on this side, on top, probably just to keep this thing cool. Probably another reason it's very big is because Microsoft did have some issues in the last gen with overheating Xboxes. So it's clearly a priority of theirs. Another reason to not include the power brick inside or the power supply. And on the bottom there's just some documentation and a few little rubber feet there to protect the console while it sits in your home media center. So this is the brand new Xbox One. I'm really happy to have my hands on it. I'm really excited to get using it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up down below. And hey, subscribe to Yabity Gaming. We have a lot to offer, and I think you'll enjoy our content. And until next time, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching.